Hi everybody, it's Christino here with Men's Covert Recovery. I just want to let everybody know that I love y'all, that you're in my prayers, and God bless you. Uh, Today's little video that I'm making, I'm going to be calling Repetitive Denial. When you are coming out of the covert narcissistic relationship, or was my experience, and I'm sure that a lot of people share it, you are going to repetitively, more than once, lots of times actually, boy, I can't tell you how many, maybe 100 at least, times are you going to deny that you are with a covert narcissist. I can't tell you how many times I denied it. I mean, who wants to believe that they're in a relationship with somebody that's got this personality disorder, and when you start finding out everything that they've been doing to you, the gaslighting, the reactive abuse, you start realizing the circular conversations, and you start researching and looking up, and you start seeing all these things that you've witnessed in your relationship. And it doesn't matter. I can't tell you how many things the narcissist did to me, and I still just denied it. I didn't want to believe it. I mean, it's so out of this world. It's such there it is, unbelievable experience. And I know for me, I didn't know what a narcissist was, much less a covert, and never in my wildest dreams did I ever dream I would be in a relationship with one. And then you throw on top of that my 14 years. I mean, it's so hard to come to terms and grasp and realize that you have been in a relationship with a covert narcissist for 14 years on top of that. I mean, that's mind-blowing. I just kept telling myself, how could I have been in a relationship for 14 years with somebody, and now you're trying to tell me that I never knew who they are, that they've been pretending to be somebody that they're not this whole time? They don't love me. They've been abusing me. They've been brainwashing me, manipulating me. They've been torturing me with reactive abuse. They've been projecting their feelings onto me. They've been mirroring me, showing me what I wanted. It's tough. I always say this is my little, I couldn't make it up if I was smoking crack. It sounds like something that you go, a science fiction book that you go get from the library to me. I mean, when you start discovering that you've been with a human being who is only with you for supply, give me a break. They feed off of your emotions. They're an emotional vampire. It's hard. And there's no reason why anybody on God's green earth shouldn't be in denial for a minute, because it's not every day that a human being wakes up to this situation. And I'm 3 years out of it. I know what I've been through. I almost killed myself. I've been to prison. My son's kidnapped, alienated, destroyed, demolished, incinerated, discarded. I mean, but I'm here today. And I just want you to know, if you're going through this, denial is a part of it. you can't expect anybody not to be in denial of this out of this world situation that we have found ourselves in. I'm 3 years out of it, and I know I know what I've experienced. I know what I've gone through. I've come to terms with it, and I can't say that I'm completely healed. It takes a long time, and I'll tell you what, I never went to a professional psychiatrist, but I am so thankful that I have the ultimate counselor, and that's God. And I have watched thousands of videos. I have read so many books. I look at research, literature. I've done it in the beginning because you want to understand what you've gone through, and you want to understand this person that you were in love with and understand how this is possible. I just happen to continue on because my personality type and all that, that's kind of psychology and stuff, is something that I'm kind of into, so it led me here. But guys, I'm making this little video about denial. When you're coming out of discovering that you've been in a covert narcissistic relationship, guys, you are going to be in denial. And I can't tell you how many times I seen all these traits, and when you start researching and studying, it is unbelievable. You'll hear that all the narcissists come from the same school. They all do the same stuff. It is so true. And part of the denial is you wanted to come with terms that somebody was able to pull the wool over your eyes like that. That's denial right there. And then you want to be in denial of them having this personality disorder. And then you're in denial because you're constantly, even though you see the symptoms and you start looking back at your life and your relationship and you start seeing this stuff, you want to justify it, I guess, because of the good behavior. Because I tell you what, they were gaslighting us and they were trying to drive us crazy. And I always say this till the day I die, I believe they want to see you hanging from a tree. If not that, kicking a can down the street. But yet, this same person was praying with me. You know, going to church with me. I thought this person loved God more than me. I thought this person loved me more than anybody in the world. I thought that was the one person that I could depend on. And it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. So guys, you're going to be in denial, and I just pray and hope that y'all can come to terms with what you're dealing with, what you've gone through, what you're experiencing sooner than me. Because the longer you're in denial, the longer you're going to allow them to abuse you, the longer you're going to stay communicating and trying to maybe resolve issues or believe that this person does have some care and love and is capable of not being a vicious, controlling, manipulating, wicked, backstabbing. I mean, yeah, guys, it's difficult, and I just wanted to make this little message, and I want you to know, if you come across my video and you've discovered you're in a covert narcissist relationship and you're seeing all, and guys, I mean, it's not that you see something one time or maybe twice. When you start realizing you've been with a covert narcissist, you're going to start realizing, for me, circular conversations, until God opened my eyes and I realized that I was living in insanity. I was going over the same stuff. If I had a dollar for every time I went over anything, I'd be a multi-millionaire today. Circular conversation. Everything comes right back to you. Nothing ever gets resolved. You know what I mean? Lying. You know, they lie all the time. I used to tell the covert narcissist, you'd rather climb a tree and tell a lie than stand on the ground and tell the truth. Constantly lying. There's so many things that you're going to realize. And guys, I'm a country boy from Oklahoma, and one of my sayings is, if it has webbed feet, if it waddles, if it's got a bill, if it's in the pond, it's duck. I didn't say it right, but you get my point. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. If there's one thing that we got to do when we're coming out and discovering that we're in a covert narcissistic relationship, is get out of this spell that we've been in. Because I can't hardly believe that for 14 years I was blind to things that now are just obvious to me. And it's part of denial. But the sooner we get out of denial, the sooner we get into reality, the sooner we can start getting back to a life that is fulfilling and move on to great things. Because we've been in denial for a long time. And part of even being in denial is not wanting to admit that this person fooled us. We got fooled. Man, 14 years sleeping with the enemy. Wow. And even I was in denial of that. Like, how is it possible for a human to stay in a relationship that long with somebody that has a personality disorder that's doing these things to you? 14 years. So I was in real denial, but I'm not anymore. But guys, women, I almost feel bad now for saying guys all the time. When I was screaming at the TV when I first discovered it, and all there was women, and I was like, there's men narcissists out there. I mean, women narcissists out there too. And now that my channel, I dedicate it to men who suffered the abuse of the covert narcissist, I kind of feel bad because I don't want to just limit it to men. There's men narcissists. I'm all messed up now, but we know there's men narcissists, there's women narcissists, there's children narcissists. Even though we officially can't call a child a narcissist till they're 18, but so there's black narcissists, white narcissists, narcisista mexicanos. I mean, they're everywhere. So, but guys, here's a little video about denial. I want you to know that it's part of what you're going to go through to get to where you need to be. And but I hope y'all open y'all's eyes up sooner than I did. And the faster you get out of denial and just realize that it's the situation that you're in, it has happened to you. It is unbelievable, but it is reality too. So I hope y'all get something out of this. God bless y'all. I hope y'all have an awesome day. And if I could tell y'all one thing from the bottom of my heart, guys, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I know when you're going through this and you're in so much pain and you're in denial and you're just blown away. You're thinking you're in a nightmare, that this is some kind of nightmare that you're going to wake up from. But no, it's real. But just like there's evil and wickedness and deception in this world, there is also good, there is beauty, and there is so much good. It's easy to focus on the bad when you're going through this, but I'm telling you, I'd go through it all again to be where I'm at today, because it made me the person that I am. I'm a long ways from where I want to be, but I've come a long ways from where I was. So, God bless y'all.